Hello, this is Max. It's going to be reviewing the Medivals Max. So this Max consists of a total amount of 106 pieces, which is not only the series of Max with the least amount of pieces, but out of all the 2016 Maxes, this is the one with the least amount of pieces. Yet this Max resembles a dragon with horns, horizontal body, stubby arms, first a wingspan, over its tail. It's got a tongue which sort of looks like a flame, and got some sharp teeth. And the tribe members, so this Max mainly was paladin since it's got his wings, which I think is very cool. It's large, impressive wingspan. As far as the Max has a horizontal body, and the only series so body, and if it's so the lower jaw is shaped a bit like Paladin's main body. Got the clits and the main as well. In the middle of the road, I think just about would be mixed style, since got a tail which Max has a tail which resembles Mixer top parts of Mixerdoll's head, so the catapult section, and you've got some regular arms going on, and then just about the scum. What's known as the smash Scalots, since we do have his eyes, somewhat rounded, and has regular feet. And so I think the flag, so all three flags for each flag gets used, since nearly all of them are used for the ears, while the remaining one gets used for the tongue, which I think is very cool. And we've got teeth for toes going on, it's Paladin's teeth and the human-like teeth, which on the sides do have Mixodal's upper teeth there, so I mentioned that earlier. That's not the hang two pieces, and I think that's there is actually one of Camelot's axe blades there's interesting. And when it comes to articulation, so you can rotate the eyes 360. Well, you may end up moving the hinge, so you can think I think it's better to try and make it look so you can hinge the eye all the way down like so if you want to. Have that look. I think it's meant to be so. It sort of looks a bit goofy, but I think it's better to have. I think it's better to have the eyes all the way up. I think it looks the best. With the ears forward and back. So do get some mouth articulation going on. Oh. Yep. So you can rotate. Use the lower jaw may get in the way. It's a small condition up down and there. And you can even move it side, which is very cool. And therefore the bottom half of the mouse, so it's also the ball joint, so you can rotate 360 degrees. If you can move in so all the way up like so, down like so, that's tongue articulation. And down, and you can even get a pivot of the lower jaw, bit of a boy. Still very cool nonetheless. So then the arms, so it's ball joint, so you can rotate them 360 degrees, inch them up and down. You can spread them out. Can't that much, but I think it's better to actually have them splayed out a bit. defeats a ball choice, so you also also can write in these, make the do the splits, do there, and then with the tail you can inch up and down, but what's that you have? So it does how far down this move down, but if you move it all the way up, it's actually locked in place, which I think that's very cool. That's very, and I think that's mainly for the gimmick. But oh yeah, the wings can also hinge up and down, and they rotate 360 degrees. So yeah, so that's a very impressive amount of artic. Not just this one, the small amount of axes in which both are both on ball joints, but there's multiple sections that are movable. Yeah, this articulation is extremely impressive. It's not all, since you do get an accessory, and it's this boulder beast that. So if Mixodel, since you can still utilize the catapult gimmick that you get. Just hold on here, you can just lower the saxony down, so then you'll be able to use the gimmick, push it up like so. This is okay. There's a bit of a tense launch here, but unfortunately, the gimmick doesn't work as effectively as with Mixodel, really, and I think that's due to the fact that you can't move the tail and move it force like you would do with Mixodel, which makes the gimmick less impressive, unfortunately. But if you want to keep the tail bases, so save to do for us. You can also bring in the Nixel. Yeah, and I don't think you can actually get the Nixel to ends. But you can, if you wanted to, similar to Paladin, just attach the spear to one of the clips on the main body, which is very cool. Get some jousting going on with the Nixel. Or you can actually make the swivel the spear. I think it would have if the hands were went to the horizontal position rather than the vertical position. I mean, you don't really get that much. I think. Okay. A bit. So. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Yes. At least you can have the Max told us we wanted to, which I think that's something like feature. The candy if you want to. You can even attach to the clips at the back if you want to. That as storage. But I think I would actually I tend to just keep it spare. Just just a little bit from the ones that came with Vapors, Krog, and Slusho. There we go. So when it comes to the pieces that don't get used with this Max, well, here they all are. So I think, so it mainly relies on Paladin's pieces. So some of it's mainly mixture of pieces from Camelot and Mixodel. I think there's more from Camelot than there are ones from Mixodel. I think I was used. Would it be nice if this bridge piece got used? I would have preferred if this Max had the stud teeth. Also would have been nice to have had the Mixodel's eye. There we go. Yeah, I think these are pretty much the piece sets I I wish would have actually been used for this Max, and more would possibly, the going piece from Camelot. So there we go. So overall, and this will actually be this is my favorite Series 7 Max, because I think it cool, very unique. It was a dragon. So it uses major parts of. So it mainly used Paladin's wings, and you uses Mixodar, top half of Mixodar's head, but this time it's the tail of the Max. I think there's some clever usage of the flag pieces, and the articulation is extremely impressive, with both being ball jointed, and there's various other that can move. It's even multiple ways of what you can do with the spear. Some display options there. Just the issues. See the issues that there's several pieces that's always such as Mixodel's eyes, stud teeth, and there's a couple of pieces from Camelot's, and the catapult gimmick isn't as effective as it was with Mixodel. So overall, still good. You should get this Max a 9 out. Because I think the positives turn out to be a lot more than the negative. Just so until we'll have mixed.